are you going?
I'll be right here.
Oh. Uh-oh.
This is on, right?
Hey.
Not yet, but it will be.
Okay.
Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, coming down.
What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? We are back live in effect. That is right. We are back. The Can We Not podcast. It is me, your host, Evan Combest, and our two co-hosts. We have
Akai. Well,
Good job.
As you can see, we're off equilibrium because we're a little sick. You might sound a little different.
Exactly.
But I am Akai.
And I am Kenneth. And we are sick.
yes.
And we are. Can we not? No.
Yeah, we are.
Still got energy.
Can we not be healthy? I know.
Apparently
Yes,
not.
we can.
Not
I
this
was
week.
eating everything healthy under the sun.
Not this
I
week,
tried.
guys.
Well, guys, I do also want to start off by introducing. We have a guest here. He's, a friend of the show, friend of the crew, our brother, our brethren, Mr. Panda Man.
Thank you for having me back.
He's
Good to be
back. Can we get a round of
He's
applause? Oh, when
Find
I asked,
your button.
yeah.
Find
your
your
button.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, cool. He's back. He's back in effect. It's the crew. We're back in here. Shout out to Tone. Shout out to Jade. Shout out to Sky's Crescent Radio. Shout out to
every
City
day.
World Radio. And shout out to everybody on the live stream who's watching us. Please don't forget to go over to our YouTube channel. You can search up Can We Not Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe, click the like button, and click that bell for notifications so you're always updated when we upload future content. Now,
That was good. That was a good introduction, Evan.
yeah, I've been taking my time.
Yeah,
You know?
that I feel like you've been rushing it the past couple of weeks, but you know what? That was a nice, smooth intro.
You figure by episode 9 we figure something out.
We finally got something right,
Yay, we did it.
We figure it out.
Synergy.
So, guys, let's start it off. How is everybody?
Dying.
Sick.
Good.
Hey, this side of the table. So, guys, you guys are sick. You guys suffering from? You got that magic? What's going on?
Dimension.
Whoa. No, we ain't got that magic.
All right, I just want to
It's
clarify. for
we
listeners.
got the back to school like weather change shit.
Oh, yeah, school.
I feel like that's what I think that's what happened to me. Like that whole new wave of kids just came in, and a whole new wave of kids means a whole new wave of germs.
Yeah, that is true. And for listeners who don't know, all three, me, Akai, and Kenneth, we all work in with children. So
Thanks.
it's back to school, new kids, new
Thanks.
germs, as Kenneth said.
Yeah.
So far, they haven't gotten me. And it's probably the reason why, because for you guys who don't know, I just came back from vacation. Just spent the weekend in the Poconos.
You look a little relaxed.
Tone told me if I put my hand up like this, it might show up on. Oh, damn, it did. Sorry.
Get out of my shot.
Got him.
Wait, where's my button?
Boo! Get the fuck out of here!
I will after the show.
I bet you will.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, me and Panda, we just came back. We literally just came back from the Poconos, parked here, came up, had to give you guys content. So, with that being said, had a good time, enjoyed ourselves. You guys ready to get the show started?
Hell yeah. Thumbs
up.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, I want to start this week off, and just a future note for you guys who aren't listening. If we sound a little bit, all over the place, in the Poconos, I went to a water park, and my phone where I normally keep the notes and stuff and topics.
How waterproof is it?
Yeah, iPhone 10s aren't waterproof. They're water resistant. They resist. They don't.
Splash proof.
Yeah, something more like that.
Ain't no deep diving in here.
Yeah,
No
that
deep
wave
dives.
rod fucked me up.
Damn.
Fucked the whole phone up. But luckily, I have Stephon's phone where I wrote some stuff into it.
Hey.
So-
back up. There we
Yeah,
go.
exactly. So thank you, Panda.
No doubt.
Thank you. Coming in clutch. So we're gonna start this week off with, I want to say rest in peace to Mac Miller.
Yes.
Over
Yes,
this
definitely.
weekend, news of his passing. He died of an overdose. The autopsy hasn't been released yet, but some people said, he's been documented to known to do lean and some other drugs. And anybody here, Mac Miller fans? I'm personally not.
I'm a fan of a few of his songs, but like the way you were just saying, like I don't want people to focus too much on how he died, but it's more like like the impact he left like while he was alive, like with his music and the messages that he was trying to put out through his music. So don't view him in a negative light, like he died due to an overdose of drugs or whatever the autopsy is going to say when it is released. It's like, no, he just happened to happen. It is upsetting, it is unfortunate, but remember him in a positive light, through his music, through who he was as a person, not how he is now.
Mm-hmm. Any other words?
No comment.
I just say, hey, just check in on the people. That's it. That's all I can say.
No, that's where I was gonna go with it,
Yeah.
honestly, because I feel like, you know, like I said, I saw a lot of people posting about it, and you know, normally a lot of people, you know, people some odd reason when people post, if somebody passes and people like do a lot of posts about them saying rest in peace, you always get this certain group of people like, oh, now all of a sudden y'all Mac Miller fans, y'all wasn't fans when he was doing all it, like, and like you. I understand your point with it, but like, bro, who are you helping? What are you getting out of this? Like, what are you really? You're not really helping anything by saying that right now. You're not making anybody feel better. It's a shitty situation for everybody. You trying to point out who's a real fan and try to justify like, I'm more hurt than you, so I'm a bigger fan, so I get to say what. No, it doesn't. You're not really proving anything right now, my man. So that type of energy isn't the type of energy that should be brought to the situation. And looking deep on Mac Miller's situation, there was a story about Mac Miller earlier this year that I did want to speak on the podcast, and I just felt like it was hard for me to speak on it because it was kind of personal for me too. Where, you know, earlier this year he broke up with Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay.
And
I heard about that.
Yeah, and they were reported to be dating years ago. They had a breakup, and you know,
years ago, weren't they?
years ago.
Yeah.
Wasn't Big
It was-
Sean?
it was a while back.
Area?
It was a while back.
2-3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, when they had their first song together.
Oh, okay,
They
I
were
got you.
dating.
I got you.
And they had the breakup. They spent time apart, and they finally kind of found their way back together. And then they had a breakup, and then the news of Mac Miller, he got into like a really bad car accident.
Okay.
And then I think maybe a week or two after that, it was news that Ariana Grande was dating Pete Davidson, New York comedian Pete Davidson, who's on Saturday Night Live. And then some odd reason, a reporter found Mac Miller at an airport weeks later, and they asked him about it. Like, oh, what do you think about your ex getting married and everything? Because, you know, news came out that she got proposed to, like, in a short amount of time of her dating this dude. And he was just kind of like, well, I think it's kind of weird, but I'm just wishing her the best. And for me, I don't want to pin this on this, but just, you know, you could tell that there were signs that there was a lot that he was dealing with, not because of the breakup, but, you know, that might have added to a lot of stress, and, you know, it might have added to the mindset that he was in when he decided to take his own life. And I just wanted to talk about, like, has there ever been like times when, you know, how bad can a breakup affect a person's mental health? You know, I think we've all dealt with breakups. Have any of us in this room ever dealt with a breakup that's like really made you question your own mental health and like, are you going to be okay? Questioning the rest of your life, like, yo, I don't think I'm ever going to be okay after this breakup.
I'd say like the choice of being with a person made me question my. It was like, wait, what was I doing when I decided to embark on this? But no, I think the biggest thing is it kind of refocuses you. In terms of like, for me, like the person I was recently with, I was like looking towards more of purpose and like, you know, building a future foundation. So I guess it's kind of going back to like, you know, a story Evan shared about like, you know, his first serious girlfriend where he was just like, you know, really just all in, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it just kind of gave me a little bit of like, oh, maybe I have to look back at myself and really like get back and connect with myself and what I want and, you know, what interests me. So I guess on the mental health aspect, I was a little devastated, you know, because it's like, hey, what do I do now? You know, oh man, well, okay. And you just kind of have to like take a step back and really just, I guess, think on it, you know? I think that's something that a lot of people don't get the time to do, and then that's why you see maybe like, you know, a new relationship going down and they're like, oh man, this is like this is the bee's knees, I'm just gonna be all in, I want to skip all these steps, but then you end up, you know, being in another shitty situation. So I think it really speaks to like, you know, step back, think about it.
Yeah.
So
Anything else anybody wants to add on this topic?
I could definitely say for myself, like, well, speaking in general with people, it depends on the person. Like, sometimes you can either handle it the right way for you. Sometimes you don't know how to handle it because you're by yourself. But my first real breakup was my first girlfriend, my first love, and it ended pretty bad for me. Like, it was a really bad breakup, and it really showed me a lot about myself where I can say I am not comfortable with my emotions. And honestly, like, at that time and during that current state, I was afraid of myself. Because it took me with my mental health to, like, a lot of devastating places where, like, I'm depressed all day. You're thinking of things you really shouldn't. And it's like, no one's there to coach you.
That's a fact. That's one of the biggest things to deal with when you're dealing with a really bad breakup that puts you in a really bad mental space. Is like your pride. You need help, but men, their pride, they don't look or seek for help.
Oh yeah.
No matter how bad it
definitely
is,
not.
you know, you might try to brush it off or just deal with it whenever you're alone. And like you said, there's nothing there to really keep your emotions in check. So that's how you might even end up spiraling even more down. For somebody like me, in a sense, who's never, you know, I live a very sober life. I don't drink, I don't smoke. And there's been times where like I've dealt with really bad breakups that's put me in a space of just like, well, fuck it, just fuck life, just do the shit, just do all the things you've averted that you've averted so far in your life. Just go ahead, jump off the ledge, do the shit. Because what the fuck's the point? Like, you really get into a really dark space like that. And I just want to say, you know, this is separate from Mac Miller's thing, but you know, in Mac Miller's story, after he passed away, a lot of people posted, you know, pictures of him. And this isn't funny, but Ariana Grande posted a picture of him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this right now. For any of my exes out there, if you bitches think that I'm going to break, if y'all going to break my heart and break up with me, if y'all think y'all going to break up with me and post a picture of me online, you got another fucking thing coming. Don't post nothing about me.
Don't
you
at
don't
me.
know me. Yeah, don't
Don't
at
at
me.
me.
Don't at me because I'll haunt you. Don't do that.
Haunt you through the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
man.
Nah, don't post me. I don't want nobody I never fuck with to come in. Yo, we were like, bro. No, you wasn't.
But you
my
wouldn't be
fu-
safe from it. You can't do nothing about it.
I'm gonna hunt
Unfortunately,
the shit out of you. I'm
I
telling
can't-
Jesus.
Man, listen. When I saw everything happen, I was like, "Yo, everybody's gonna be posting about him." And I know there was tons of people. At a point, I wasn't really fucking with Mac Miller, but
Oh yeah, I can definitely say that
It's
I
just-
wasn't a fan of Mac Miller's music, and not because I didn't like it, but just
Yeah.
that his music didn't connect with me
Yeah.
personally. So
I just feel like it's like, yo, it's not to say it's fake, but like, you know, just people just caring about shit.
At the
Like,
wrong time.
Not at the wrong time. It's okay to mourn. It's okay to be like, damn, this is devastating. But at the same time, like, it's kind of fake. Like, you weren't thinking about this person at all within like 5 years. I know I wasn't. Unfortunately,
But you can
Sorry,
pay your respect,
wherever
but
you
don't
are.
go
But
overboard.
exactly. You know, oh my goodness, his inspirational music. Oh, he's so young, and it's like,
Because sometimes people try to paint the picture that they were closer with you than they actually really were.
and
That's what I'm saying about the wrong time.
Yeah.
'Cause you're just bandwagoning at that.
yeah.
You're right. You're right in everything you said, but it's like, yo, you really want to say you this now? The man's dead.
Listen, you better let me rest in peace. I don't want to see no Instagram posts, no Facebook, no IG, no Twitter. Don't
No
add me.
hashtags.
None
of it out here.
hashtags.
No second
We ain't
account.
doing that.
Because honestly, where were y'all when I was locked up? Let's really get to it. Where was y'all?
True story.
What?
I was there.
You posted Free Evan.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, when I was in jail, my niggas
For what?
said-
2 seconds?
Everybody in this room was looking out for me except for Tone.
But he didn't know you yet.
all right.
I got you, Tone. I got you.
Boy, get the fuck
But
He's gonna take your mic again.
yeah,
He probably snitched.
exactly. He the nigga who got me arrested. There he is.
Officer.
That's the man. That's the Southside Jamaica Queens man who robbed me. I know because he says he's from Southside Jamaica Queens every time he talks.
That's the Southside Strangler.
The Southside
Oh, God.
Strangler. But yeah, that's all we have to say about Mac Miller?
Yeah.
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 I feel like
Rest in peace. You know, there's a lot about it. And guys, if you're dealing with a breakup that's put you in a really bad mental place, please do not be afraid to seek help.
Yeah,
Not
reach
be
out.
afraid to reach out to a friend. Not every friend is qualified to be a therapist. So, you know, seek professional help.
Not every friend is qualified to provide professional help, but every friend is qualified to lend a shoulder to lean on and an ear for listening.
Very well said, my nigga.
Thank you.
Now,
That doesn't make up for last week. Don't try that.
listen, I don't got the magic. Leave me alone.
I don't have the magic either, so fuck
All
you.
right.
I ain't got it either, so
Somebody got the magic. I was sick once.
my
This side, of,
sinuses.
this side of the table
that's
pretty
all.
healthy.
What? Yo,
So
I
we
can't,
just came back
I
from
can't breathe
vacation.
through my nose. That's why I'm not talking, because I can't breathe through my nose.
can't breathe through my
nose.
Can't breathe. But moving on to the next topic. last episode we asked you guys, give some viewer topics, some viewer questions, and some of you guys hit me up and asked me some questions. And I've had other fans hit me up on all through other social medias.
Thank you guys for that.
Yeah, thank
fans.
you. If you always feel free to send us questions through any of our social medias.
We don't have fans. He got fans.
That's why I'm saying.
That's why he's wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out here. I can't wait till this video come out. Yo, when the video come out like 3 weeks from now,
Those specs is fire.
Just go check the YouTube page.
Ooh-wee.
Check the YouTube page and wait till you
Check
see
him
my
out.
wait till you see my
What's your
shot.
prescription like?
Check him out. He's got the magic.
Whoa. I've got Wakanda's finest. Don't do that. But feel free to hit us up and ask us a question on any of our
Yes,
social
please.
media. Guys, you can give your social medias out right now.
It's Godzilla_kinda on IG.
On IG, it's Rojo Fiasco.
IG is Confuzzle Bear.
We didn't tell them to ask you questions.
Ooh.
We're not going to ask you nothing.
Oh,
I know nobody cares about me.
man.
Get the fuck out of here.
You just lost your ride.
Oh, no, wait, hold on a second,
I took the
please.
train, so.
Well,
Me too.
I need this.
Since
nigga.
somebody was on vacation, I took the train.
Facts. It was.
And the train driver was a 5 out of 5 because I got here on time.
You really did. Shout out to your train
Nah,
driver.
No, it was a smooth ride, smooth ride.
Yo, shout out to the MTA.
Yeah.
For once.
For once, yeah.
Yeah.
You had a smooth ride. I didn't.
Is that where you got sick?
No.
Oh.
I've been sick all week.
You could say we are in sicko mode. No? No.
Wait, that wasn't it. Where's it at?
Hey, there we go.
There you go.
There we go.
There you
But
go.
anyway,
Everybody gets one.
onto the viewer questions of the week.
Yeah,
On
we
to
had a
the
couple
next
of them, so I'm gonna just kind of shoot them at you real quick.
All right, cool.
One
Lightning
question
round.
we had from a viewer was about how do you guys feel about, if you notice your friend has a really bad habit, is it possible to, how do you intervene and try to get him to stop in a sense, or how to make him aware of what he's doing? His actions may not be the best, because if you aren't, does that make you an enabler?
Yes. And I'm so glad you brought this up, Evan.
Yeah.
You have to stop wearing those glasses. This is the intervention.
Wow.
We don't.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yes, those glasses do.
Wow. I wish I had that button, but fuck it. Wow. I can't believe it.
I think he's a little,
He's, you know what?
defensive about
I'm
the
so glad.
glasses.
I'm so glad you said that, because this is leading into the topic. You have to address it, but not in an aggressive way. You have to.
You ain't got the answers.
Niggas ain't got the answers.
them lenses ain't got the
The facts.
they don't. They ain't even
Let me
prescription.
tell y'all something. I was in the Poconos with these shits on.
Yo, you were getting them looks
I was wearing the glasses, but I got the looks.
from a big old jar of mayonnaise.
All right, relax. Whoa, please,
Oh,
guys.
damn.
This is a chick.
Boy, get the fuck out of here.
This is a kid show.
It's a
Is
show
it?
for everybody.
Is it?
It's a show for everybody.
But kids listen. It's not a kid show, but they listen anyway.
But like I was saying, if you see that your friend is doing something wrong, or not in the best of decisions, you gotta address it. Yo, I see you're doing this. Maybe you shouldn't. Don't be like, yo, stop. What's wrong with you? Don't be like that. You can't come out the box hot like that, because it's going to come off too aggressive, and it's going to they're going to take it the wrong way.
Yeah, that is definitely true. I feel like if you aren't, making your friends aware of their shitty behavior, in a sense, you are an enabler, because you're just letting it pass by. You're letting it be known that line of respect doesn't have to exist for him. That they can just keep going on and doing what they're doing. With that being said, I also have to, step forward and make a confession. Since we're just being honest with everybody,
Uh-oh.
please don't shave your whole face again in the car.
Why? Why not?
You look weird. You got a cleft chin.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
wanna, the viewers don't want to see that.
Shut up, you're handsome.
Nice.
Even though I didn't upload it yet, I feel like people are going to come
Nice.
your way, and I don't want them to. So, fans, if y'all try to come my nigga's way, I'm going to block y'all, because that's my nigga. I don't want y'all trying to come out y'all face and talk about his
Oh
butt
my
chin.
God.
I don't want y'all to make, comments.
But you're talking
I don't
about-
want y'all to edit his face.
My
I don't
nigga.
listen. I got you. You ain't got to speak. You ain't got to speak.
Of course I'm going to speak.
Nah,
Nah,
I got
fuck
you.
that.
I got you.
Yeah, so
Y'all-
basically enablers.
Y'all don't have to
Fuck
put
y'all.
his face in the Crimson Chin meme. Y'all don't have to do that. I got you, bro. Listen, any of these little niggas.
Listen with your man dark glasses. Fuck out of here. Nah, when you guys see the fucking video and this nigga man dark right across from fucking Dexter's laboratory over here, sitting there
Man
gonna
dark,
talk about
emphasis
my
on
butt
dark.
chin. Damn you. As far as I know,
Fart is up. Yo, your chin is wildin'. Your chin is wildin'.
Yes, I can blow my nose and wipe my ass at the same time. It's amazing. It's
Boogie.
amazing.
Asian.
But as far as I know, the enablers, all y'all whack motherfuckers that sit idly by and watch niggas in the pits of despair. Now it's time to say, you know what? I might have been there. I might have been like that nigga too. I might be loking right now. I might be going solo dolo, but you know what?
What?
All my niggas gonna be on. All my niggas. I'm gonna be mindful for my niggas. So if you going through depression, I'm going through depression.
Nah,
I'm just
you
saying.
on your own, but I'm trying to get you some help.
But what I will say is this. I feel like, you know how we have something like this right here where we get to speak about, like, our thoughts and how we feel and our emotions. I feel like this needs to happen more, but just on a general and public level.
Yes, I'm gonna give you a round of applause for that one.
So
That's kind of the point of this whole podcast.
Yeah.
Niggas just being honest and talking about shit.
if you can't be honest with somebody that you see is going through it, then how are you going to do the same for yourself?
Yeah.
So that's a point where you got to take a step back and be like, am I really allowing this? Is this really like aligning with like how I feel as a person and how I move? So I don't know. Sometimes I'll try to make an effort, but at the same time, I do realize this: everybody has to go through their own situations before you can really step in and intervene.
That's
So
true.
sometimes there's a point to step back, and then when it's really serious, I feel like there's a time to intervene.
Yeah, you can only help a person as much as they're willing to allow you to help.
Exactly.
You can't force it upon somebody. But yeah, that's what we think about that one. Also, we want to move on to the next question that we got from a viewer, and this guy seemed very excited to ask me this question.
Hey.
Yeah, which I thought was very, very funny.
I'm worried.
Last episode, we were talking about the whole phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this dude, he was like, yo, I really love the discussion y'all had on that. I want to hear y'all opinion on, like, what y'all think about dating strippers.
Wow. Wait.
This is what the dude asked me.
Wait. He just came out like that. He just came out like that.
He
Wow,
jumped out the window with that one.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, that whole face shit, yo, that really struck a chord with me. I gotta ask y'all something. Would y'all date a stripper? What?
Boo, get the fuck out
No. We're not telling him to get the fuck out of here because, like,
We were going to answer it.
exactly.
All right, let's get
He's
to
just
it.
waiting for the green light. That's what he want to hear.
Listen, I just really wish I had my phone so I have all the buttons that I need. But guys, y'all dating strippers? What's going on? How y'all feeling? What's up?
No.
No. Not even going to give her a background check, no resume, anything like that. She could be the cleanest person in the world.
She got that magic. That's it.
Wow.
That's what you think of
just gonna be
strippers?
this judgmental?
You just going to judge a woman?
I'm already sick. I don't got no filter. I don't got no filter today. I'm complicated.
He
all
ain't
right?
got no filter.
All right, I like that. I'm saying, where's this guy at? Using his catchphrase. Oh, wrong air horn.
Well, what kind of stripper is she? There's that one guy. What kind of stripper is she? I mean, maybe.
Where is she a classy stripper? Is she like
Maybe she does
is
burlesque.
is she a stripper on the Upper West Side or some shit like that, or is she like a stripper in the Bronx? Like,
Maybe only on
What's the
holidays.
difference? Wait a
I
minute.
don't know.
I mean, regardless, titties is coming out.
I mean, all right.
Oh,
Let's really
I thought you were taking the glasses off. Like, let me
please.
get real for a
Get
second.
ready.
No, we're
Get
not
ready.
doing
He's
that.
doing it.
No, if I didn't do it for
Oh.
Mac Miller, I'm not doing it for dating a stripper conversation.
Do it for Wakanda.
I'm not doing it for nobody. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it for the ancestors that was buried with the slavery was better than bondage. Y'all know the phrase. I didn't. Listen, y'all saw the movie. But,
I was looking for the button. I couldn't find the button.
yeah, I'm missing my buttons. But, guys, I've been to a lot of strip clubs.
I thought you were. Sorry, that was so different.
With those
to none.
glasses?
Oh yeah, definitely with those glasses
No.
and a visor.
No,
I
and a
feel-
visor.
and probably like a fake like cigar.
Don't make
I
fun of the
feel like.
visors.
The only
Don't
way
make
you
fun of the
no,
visors.
we're not bringing up
Hold on.
visors anymore.
Hold
Never
on,
mind.
hold on, hold
Never
on.
mind.
Wait.
He got speaking on my.
history here.
He's speaking on my stripper activities. The only way you would know that is if you was in the club with me.
Wait, were you in the club with him?
No, you the one telling
I
me.
wasn't
you
there.
You was telling
Listen,
them what I was wearing.
First off, let me
Oh,
preface
copping,
by
please.
saying that July soon come never happened, and these three bastards know exactly what I'm talking about. Fuck y'all. Y'all know what we were talking about in the group chat.
It got
Fuck
pushed
y'all.
back to August.
And it didn't happen.
It happened.
It didn't happen.
Not for you.
bastards going to the Poconos, sitting there jetting off, living their best life.
I'm not comfortable with you
What
saying
did I
that.
do?
Not a damn thing. That's an enabler.
I
exactly what happened.
I gave these niggas the gas to go.
Yep, you enabled us to go to the Poconos. You're a horrible person, according to Akai.
I'm talking about the strip club, though. You know, we were supposed to go. I've never been.
All right, but
Neither have I,
we're talking
honestly.
about the strip club, guys.
It was nice.
Let's stay on topic. So, strip club. I've been to a lot of strip clubs. I've been around a lot of strippers. You know, I'm not going to judge them for their occupation. But do you understand the type of mental fortitude it would take to actually, like, date a stripper outside of a strip club?
You mean how comfortable you got to be with it?
Wouldn't it be something similar to like dating an adult film star, like when she's not on set?
I think that's worse.
Nah, that's a whole new.
I think that's a whole.
league,
I think
G.
it's different in this respect because. Wait,
You'll see it in the video.
wait. This is where I'm going with it. Oh shit, Todd Gaylord is calling. There's a nigga named Todd Gaylord
Tell me
calling
there
the
ain't no-
phone. I hung up on him. Call back,
That's the
nigga.
producer. He's like,
He was trying to defend the
Trying to
strippers.
cancel us. See, y'all have spoken into
getting
existence.
canceled. He's dating a stripper. That's what.
Trying to cancel us. But I think the difference between dating a stripper and dating a porn star. Now, a porn star is like clocking in. It's like a 9 to 5. They go on set. They getting smashed to smithereens.
Oh, she
They-
clocking in all right.
I'm sorry, clocking in or cocking in?
Both. And they're basically doing that. And then they come home. They don't deal with it. All of that's done. It's all on set.
It's all done. It's all done.
Strippers bring some of that work home because
Bring that work
you
home,
think
yeah.
do y'all
Exactly.
So wait, y'all
All
think
them ones?
Do y'all think strippers don't have a clientele of regulars? There's regulars
course
that
they
frequent
do.
strip
Yeah.
club, so they have to be able to get in contact with knowing when their work shift is. Like,
Okay.
hey, I'm working tonight. So how would you feel with your stripper girlfriend texting Todd Gaylord talking
Or
about?
Evan Combest.
Whoa,
Todd Gaylord out here.
no,
Both have some
I'm off the show. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yo, it's me, Evan. I'll be back later on. Some new glasses.
I got the new specs. I'll be there tonight.
Oh, my
I got the specs. Bring the checks. But
Cheeks.
checks over stripes. Yeah, but basically, you know, the strippers they have to work off the clock too in order to bring people there. They have to post online. They're going to be there. They have to post on their IG. They got to twerk on. Like, it comes with a lot. So I feel like you have to be the most secure man in ever to date a stripper, because you got to be super secure in that whatever she's doing with them is just all business. Because strippers have to fake interest in dudes to get more money. I've been around strippers. Once you start throwing money, they flock around you. As soon as you stop, they go away. So the more money you throw and the more money you show, the nastier they're going to get that money. They're doing what it takes to get that money because at the end of the day, they want to make more money. If I could shake my ass at work and that would give me a raise, you bet your fucking bottom dollar I'm shaking the shit out of my little ass.
You're going to get kicked out.
You end up on a list.
Yeah,
You work
but
with
I'm not
kids.
doing. I said
Yeah,
if.
I don't
said
think you
if.
should, given
I
the
didn't
fact
say-
that you
I
said
didn't
you
say-
work with
I
kids?
didn't say. I didn't. Wait a
So
minute.
we
I
gonna get
said
The
if. I
opinions
said
of Evan Combest don't reflect the
I
opinions of the
said
Can We Now podcast.
if.
Not-
And
not a damn
granted,
one of us.
I'll
And guest.
wait. And in my defense,
Wait, oh no, those are your Johnny Crockett glasses. That's what you wear.
in my defense,
His nose. Look at his
Objection.
nose.
objection, my nigga. Objection, my nigga. In my defense, in my line of work, I have been to work parties and I've been forced to dance and parade myself around as an energetic life, bring life to the party energy, and that has given me raises and other things, you know, benefits at my job. So I'm just saying, I understand a stripper's line of duty, but I'm just saying, going back to dating a stripper, you have to be so secure that everything she's doing is purely business and not personal. That she might meet a nigga with more money than you. She might meet a nigga who's sexier than you. She might meet a nigga with more than you, and you have to be super secure in that. I would advise against it, but I'm
Okay,
saying
but-
if you're gonna do it, that's what it would take.
But the question was, would you?
Would I?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I could tell a funny story about
That
it.
was
but-
that was like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Could've just been no.
But I just wanted to answer this question in depth because I told him why I was going to say why on the podcast.
Okay, that's
So,
fair. That's
exactly.
fair. There you
So,
go. So Kai, would you date a stripper?
Nah.
All right, cool. Me neither.
all right then.
This is a big rich town.
Hey.
That's a clean segue.
Hey.
It was the season finale, guys.
Yeah.
The season finale happened.
Yep.
I was in the Poconos, so I missed it. But spoiler alerts, the spoiler was already out from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you and I were talking about it in the
We were talking about before we saw the last episode.
That's fact, yeah.
So we already know what kind of happened. But
Yeah.
guys, spoiler alert, what happened? What happened?
Angela's dead.
Or
They
dying.
fucking got her.
They didn't show her.
She's
She
dead.
didn't show her. They didn't show her dead
She
on
got
screen.
shot in the chest, my dude. Like,
Yeah,
yo.
but you know what's funny? You know who else is dead too? The lawyer that
Proctor?
No, the other one.
Silverman?
Silver, yeah.
He's
I
dead?
don't think
Yeah,
he's
Ghost
dead
choked
either.
him out. No. Courtney Kemp said in the afterthoughts
him out.
that that nigga's dead. Yeah, Ghost strangled him because
She could always
no,
say
Because he
something,
fucked
say
Tasha?
something.
in the parking lot. Actually, yeah, yeah.
And
He
Ghost watched.
Yeah, Ghost. Yeah, if you guess one more
Raina
time,
did too.
Son, breathe.
Raina's dead too.
you
Wait, I knew that. Hold on.
You fogging up your glasses. Relax.
Take him off.
What else happened? Spill the tea, sis.
You proud of that?
Is that our sister station now? Spill the tea, sis.
No, go ahead.
Oh.
Come on, man.
All right, so
That's a
like,
good one. Patent pending.
all right, so Angela brought in Tommy, Ghost, and Tasha to like their old school, like to talk about like, oh, they coming after me to try and get to y'all. They're trying to
That was a
get
nice
me.
scene. That was a nice
No,
scene.
yeah, that was cool, and like it was cool to see all four of them in the same room at the same time, like her,
Tommy, Ghost.
Tasha, and Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
there
of-
was like a lot of subtext that was pretty funny. Too.
Yeah,
Like,
it was-
was it Tommy passed like Tasha? No, it was like, oh, we should kill this bitch.
He wrote that shit in he wrote that shit in like crayon or some shit.
she's looking back like-
she's like, nigga, relax, come on now.
It's like,
What-
wow,
what's wrong with
that's
you?
nice.
Like, he didn't even write it in a full piece of paper. He ripped off the top of like some loose leaf and was just like, yo, we should kill that bitch. And I would have laughed if he misspelled like something on there, just like, hey, yo, Tasha. We should kill that bitch. And she's like, Tommy, relax. But like, Angela was basically telling them like, yo, we have to get to these people because they're like the roots to the people that get to you. So we got to talk to Proctor, we got to talk to Silver, we got to talk to Lala, we got to talk to Tommy, we got to talk to all these people, Dre, we got to talk to all these people. Yeah, yo, son.
And they only had 24 hours.
Yeah. Angela had 24 hours to make up her decision, make up her mind, because they were like, that happened at the beginning of the episode. They were like, yo,
Yeah,
we're giving you a day to figure out
if you're gonna snitch on them or
Exactly.
go to jail.
Which leads me to a very big question.
Oh, what's up?
How the hell did they travel around New York City
in a day like that.
with how much were they spending on cabs and Ubers? Because they were getting it was like Ghosts. And Angela
Honestly,
were
you only
meeting
saw
up
like
secretly and-
you only saw like two people take a cab. You saw Lala and I
But
think
still.
Angela.
That's some bullshit. There
Yeah.
ain't nobody getting around New York City in 24 hours
Like
that way.
Yeah.
Unless
No.
they drop money.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell she got around like that, but
Well, so yeah, a lot of emotion. It was a very heavily emotional episode, especially for Tommy, because Tommy found out that Ghost knew that his dad was a snitch and didn't come to him directly. He went to the Italians.
Oh, that he
yeah.
did that whole shit.
Yeah, where he gave the Italians the pictures for the Italians to give the pictures to Tommy.
you know what another gas moment is? He almost killed Lala.
Tommy?
No,
Yes,
no,
no.
He flipped. Oh wait, yeah, he did.
Yes.
He had his gun ready to make sure he was checking Lala to make sure she was still down for him, like not for the family, for him.
Dirty motherfucker. Sorry.
This is nuts.
Yes.
Guys, listeners, I hope y'all watched the episode and as shocked as I am, because this shit is nuts.
Yep.
What the fuck am I doing? Hey, I need to go home and watch this shit.
And
Podcast over.
Yeah, you don't really need to watch it, but I mean,
Nah.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
like Angela is setting up Dre to be in like witness protection, like Dre and his daughter, not the baby moms. He
Yeah, they
was
almost
literally
killed
like, yo, fuck the baby moms.
Yeah, but fuck that bitch. Fuck out of
No,
here. We ain't never seen her a day.
She was down though.
Yeah.
Dre's baby mother?
Yes,
Yeah.
they were basically
They were fucking.
at his apartment.
They were fucking, and then
some
two dudes from the Jimenez cartel or whatever, like they came in, and then Dre killed them. I don't know. This nigga had the fortitude to fight butt ass naked and shoot
With
niggas
his
in the
dick
head.
out?
He had his dick out.
Yo,
He
this
shot
is
him.
the
He was
wildest
Django.
episode I have ever heard of. Let's just stop. Let's just stop now. I've heard enough. I want to see it. Guys, did you see
You want
it?
to see his dick out? Ew. Anyway,
Boo! Get the fuck out of here!
so you can go see his dick
No,
out.
that was for me. I gave it to myself.
There you go.
You got me. I'll give you. You got me. You're sick. Don't touch me for too long.
So we're past all that shit. Now we're in the finale. We're talking about Ghost and Angela are in their old school in the stairwell, and they're talking. Tommy is real upset because he just found out Ghost basically betrayed him in his mind. So Tommy actually went with the intention to kill Ghost.
Yeah, and
not to kill
Angela
Angela.
moved, yeah.
Angela moved like Ghost out the way, like, oh shit, no, not my dick.
And she got shot in the chest, and it just ended with her like in his arms.
She was wheezing basically.
She was
like,
she was wheezing. She was like, Jamie, and then like the screen goes black and you just hear Ghost saying, Angie. Credits roll.
They say this is a big rich town.
God damn it! Is a Courtney Kemp. You did it again. Are we watching next season?
Nah.
We done? We done with Power Forever?
I'm kind of done because of how they kill 50. Like,
yeah.
There's
You
no.
done with Power?
I got some reservations. I feel like Tommy and Ghost, they're gonna really be back and forth battling each other. It's gonna be them throughout the whole season, trying to like one up each other or something. Because that's a brotherhood that's broken. Like, yo, you killed the love of my life,
and
even
you
though
killed
I have
my
a
dad.
wife.
No.
You killed my dad. Oh,
No.
basically.
Well, no.
You basically drove me to kill
You
my
set
dad.
things
Yeah.
in motion for my
Yeah.
dad to die.
So
Yeah.
I feel like that brotherhood is probably gonna either try to reconnect throughout the whole season, or it's probably just gonna be like
It's gonna be Ghost
ripped
trying to.
off,
It's gonna be
like
Ghost
a
trying to like mend fences with
He's
Tommy,
not gonna
but
want to mend fences. He's
not
gonna
at
be
first. Like the first half of the season, he's gonna be
Like,
mad as fuck.
He's gonna want to basically be like, "Yo, you killed the love of my life. You've dishonored my family. Now
Yeah.
I must
Damn.
kill you."
Well, it sounds like a crazy episode. Viewers, I hope you guys watched it. Please comment what you thought about it and let us know what you want to see next season. If you're going to even watch next season, let us know in the comment section below or hit us up on our personal social medias. Now, moving on to our next topic. We had a lot of stuff going on in the group chat, and like I said, my phone is dead. So I'm opening the floor to either Kenneth or Akai, who've had a topic that they want to talk about. Please bring it up right now. Yeah, you get a chance to shine.
We get to speak.
While we're sick, you're rude for that. You know we sick.
Yeah, the
and then
1 week. Yeah, this is a 1 week thing.
week.
Exactly.
The
So-
1 week.
Listen, if y'all ain't got nothing to say, we got a nigga right next to me named Panda who could chime in on a lot of things. We
Well,
want to talk
he
about.
is our guest, so we can always let him
Anything
chime in.
you want to talk about?
I ain't come prepared. I'm sorry.
I
I thought you had some backups. I thought you was ready a little bit, but
Well, actually, Evan, you did send something in the group chat earlier today that caught my eye.
About the strong stripper?
No, the thing, the thing after that.
I think they're gonna want to know what that is. now.
No,
I sent the meme, but I was gonna bring it up in our stripper conversation. If a stripper's stronger than you, she's like, "Yo, you giving me $500 for this dance? Or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Y'all gonna give her $500?
no.
snuff me.
I'm walking out. I earned that
Facts, I'm
500.
walking out.
I earned that.
No,
500.
you know why? Because if a nigga makes contact with a stripper, he gets tossed out anyway. So if she punched me, I'm out. She ain't getting my money.
She knows she's gonna knock you out and take your money.
She would think so.
She's gonna be like,
Joke's on her.
I don't have any money.
I only came with my
It's on
iPhone.
you. I'm poor.
I'm poor and you're on the poor.
All you pulling out of this pocket is bills, bitch. Getting nothing.
No take backs.
No takes back.
No take that.
No takesy backsies. Runs out the club. No takesy backsies. He just dips like the fucking road runner. Beep beep.
No, but like the post that you had sent, like, would you mess around with someone who is married?
Oh
Yeah, you forgot you said that.
Why does it sound like you would?
no.
What? Oh, yeah. I was thinking about that on the car right over.
That's what I was doing to the Poconos.
Where's my button?
Actually, yeah, he was sharing a story with us about somebody in the Poconos just coming up to him. What was it? How did it go?
We don't have to talk about that.
No, I think we should.
No.
People just running up on you. Oh my God! I just had to say.
Mayo.
Where's the button to shut y'all up?
How do you feel? No, I'm just asking. How do you feel about, like, all this extra attention? Is it the glasses?
It was the glasses.
It
I
was
was
the
wearing.
glasses.
I was wearing the glasses.
Nah, it was the whole fit though.
It was the whole fit. I
It was
was
the whole
killing
fit.
it. I was really killing it.
He was
I
doing
ain't
the.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I wore that to get attention. I was asking for it. I had it coming, and it came. And I didn't like it.
Wow.
In a big old jar.
I got a question after, but I feel like we should get into the topic.
Yeah. So like, do you think you could date someone who's married? Like, not happily married, but like, do you think like if they're in the midst of like getting the divorce, but it isn't finalized, like they're separated, but they're still like legally married?
Sounds like an unrequited love. I don't feel like I would want to participate, only because there's so many feelings and emotions within that. So it's like, it's kind of like jumping into a car wreck that you know is about to just blow up.
Yeah, but it's like, but you know that there's no emotion, like there's no like romantic connection between the two. So it's like, yo,
Yeah, she comes up to you like, yo, me and my husband, we're basically done. We're separated. We're in the process of a divorce. It just takes mad long. You know, let's just do this.
okay, yeah, no, but it's like, no,
I'm
it's
sorry.
like, it's like, no, so it's like, no, it's like I wouldn't mind, because especially if they're in the midst of getting a divorce. Like I'm not jumping in with a ring like, hey, take that shit off, mine.
Stop touching
I mean,
me.
you're
sick.
You're sick
Y'all
too.
both sick.
That doesn't mean keep doing
You gonna pawn that shit. You gonna steal that ring and pawn it. You gonna pawn it. You I got
Oh,
strippers
my
on my ass, bitch. I need this.
That's going to be nasty.
Right.
I've actually been through that.
Oh.
Yeah, everything you just said, I've been through that. Oh, the bending of a marriage. I pawned the fucking ring myself. I got some extra cash off that bitch.
It was
Fuck
only
your
a
shit,
Tuesday.
Please
It's
don't break
only a
that
Tuesday.
iPad.
I'm just very emphatic. No, tell your stories.
It was funny though, because like it was during when I was working in I was working at Sears, and that's when I met my former ex. And it's funny, I met her dude seemed cool, and then she was feeling me, and then I found later on she just blatantly said, yeah, we're just not working out. The whole process was engaged already for the divorce and stuff. I was a little honest about it. Like I felt iffy about it, because I'm like, you already know how to step that. That's like the first time I dealt with something like that. Then later on, it was like, fuck it. Shit happened. I beat.
Wait, I just got to ask, though. Despite knowing all this, and what could have been cashing in, how did you feel going into this? I mean, did you have any reservations? Were you like...
Were you ready to fight that nigga if you found out?
I mean, yo, that
He couldn't
would have
take
been...
me. He couldn't take me.
What if he took you on Amari?
For what?
I'm sorry, but if any
He
of y'all...
fucked up. He cheated.
If any of y'all niggas
So he
ended up
already
on
losing
Mars,
on the show.
I'm not gonna let you snitch on that nigga. Come on.
Nah, yeah, don't snitch on him.
Yeah, you
All
ready?
right, my
Maybe
bad.
he's trying to get his life
You
together.
took his wife. You ain't gonna take his wife and snitch on him.
Yeah, that's
Like, come
kind of
on.
wild.
Took his
man.
bed too.
Jeez.
You just a cold-blooded motherfucker. I'm gonna just stop you and go to me and just say I won't date a married person. I've never been presented with the opportunity, and if I was, I wouldn't, even if she was to come to me and say that she was not.
I understand why
Nobody-
you're wearing the glasses. I apologize.
So now you can see clearly.
Weekend at Evans. Weekend at Combest.
We're all laughing for reasons that we can't speak about on mic, but if a married person did approach me, I wouldn't participate. I would do the right thing no matter what that person said.
I like how you can't look at us.
I
like,
can't even
Yo,
know.
which one of these is a
child of
gunshot?
God.
Which one of
He's a
these is
child
a
of God.
gunshot?
Gunshot right
Just
there.
go ahead. You would what?
I would do the right thing. I would, if anything, I would tell her husband that she was trying to be promiscuous. I just want to, I'm just going to do the right thing. I'm not going to.
How would you say it? Actually, I'm curious. How would you say it?
I cannot.
How do you say it?
I cannot participate in this act, ma'am. I believe you have a marriage to get to, and you should sort out what's best for you and your family. You put a lot on the line.
You
I've
took a
signed-
vow.
You took a vow, and I'm faithful to the vows you took. And I wish you were as faithful as I was to your own vows. And I would not participate, and I would, recommend, marriage counseling.
What if it was your boys?
Word.
My boy's wife?
Yeah.
Ew, no, I might fight her. I'm squaring up. Don't try to. Nah, you ain't dating me. Don't let me
So
catch you
how
dating
do
nobody.
you address this whole situation?
Just
How do you-
like this? Bop, and that's it.
Do you tell your boy first, or you
After you knock
address
it out?
her first?
Oh, that brings me to a topic before too. It was about like if you found your boy this girl's cheating on him. What are you gonna do? How you gonna handle it? So yeah, that does go into that.
Okay.
If I found my boy's girl out in the street talking to somebody else, I would just take a picture and send it to my nigga and ask him or call him instantly and say, yo, I'm seeing some shit. Are you aware of this? If you're not, what you want me to do? Because I need to inform my dudes. So let's say, like, if I found one of you guys' hypothetical girlfriends, and let's say, Stephon, I found your hypothetical girlfriend on the street wilding, and I'm just like, yo, fam, I see Sarah out here. Well, not that sound mad mayo-ish. I'm not going to do
don't be doing that
I
to
feel
me.
like you can date a Sarah.
Would you date a Sarah?
No.
What
All right,
do you got
a Cynthia.
against- Sorry,
he would date a
Sarahs
Cynthia.
That
out
sounds
there.
even whiter.
Damn.
Oh, so Kenneth's hypothetical girlfriend Cynthia. He love that mayo. He be double.
Cynthia with a K.
There you go. But no, Maria.
There we go.
All right, a Maria for Stephon. We found your hypothetical girlfriend Maria. She out here wilding with Tonio. What you want me to do? Do you know Tonio?
I don't know no fucking Tony. I know Tone.
What you want me to do?
I need you to wild out for me.
You want me to wild out?
I need you to wild out. Because if you wild out and she don't come back to me, then you'll ever wild out. So nothing happened today? Nothing out the ordinary?
Heard it.
Say less.
Say less, my dude.
Maybe snuffer. I don't know.
What? Wait a minute. Shit.
If she doing something crazy, bro.
Please, no.
Yo, I'm at bookings right now, but this
I
shit
got
is
the bail
crazy.
money.
This shit is crazy.
I got the bail money.
Please, no. Guys, what about y'all? What y'all doing?
Well, I ain't fighting this bitch. I'm at least.
I didn't say fight, just snuffer and run.
What? This ain't
Go
no
about,
ding dong,
go about
bitch.
your
Like,
business after that.
What? Oh my goodness. Okay. For one, I know there's a lot that you have to at least preface before you just be like, what are you doing? I can't believe it. You crazy bitch. That's my brother. He loves you.
No, that sounds pretty simple.
Nah, I would literally just be like, hey, let me take a step back. If I have the line of sight and she sees me, I'm going to address it and be like, yo.
Nah, that's when you
What's
got to be
up?
like Agent 47. You got to
Nah.
track her, but not be like not draw
fuck
attention to
all
yourself.
that sneak shit. Nah, I'm here right now. We in the same Olive Garden. What are you doing here?
Breadsticks.
Exactly. You're the reason why my shit came
You breaking bread with other niggas?
Ooh.
Listen. I go out.
She asked for a glass of water from a
But
lady.
all I'm saying is, why are you clicking? All I'm saying
No
is,
separate check.
all I'm saying is, if I have the chance to speak to her and address her, I'm going to do it right then and there. If she doesn't go to my boy within, like, a timely fashion, like a day, or like right after that,
About to say.
then like, yo, I'm going to have to tell him. I can't just sit idly by while somebody's like going through that and they love this person. That's their wife. So.
Oh my God! I finally found my last. I agree with you guys. If you have any other questions, comment and all of that, bro. Whatever you just said, I wasn't listening, but I agree.
That was that fire. It was fire.
Found the topic that
Nice.
we can
What's
end
the
the
topic?
show on.
What's the topic?
Remember? Oh man, Nicki Minaj. She was on the
Jesus.
Ellen show recently.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Not the fight with Cardi B. Not the
care
music.
about none of it,
but no, she was on the Ellen show and she said that she needs a man that can fuck her at least 3 times a night.
Yeah.
And if he can't do that, he ain't worth nothing. She don't even like foreplay. Just get to it. I ain't with all of that. Just come on, let's get the going. Do what you got to do and get out of here. And you need to fuck me 3 times a night.
Okay.
So how do y'all feel about women who are like this?
How long is a night to you?
Who just want their own pleasure fulfilled? I mean, yeah, sure.
But are stopping you from your pleasure, making it all about themselves. Women who are selfish lovers, basically. Who are selfish lovers.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a selfish.
Do I still get to bust a nut?
No, you can't.
She said you get 3.
Bet. I'm with
No,
it.
she got to get hers 3. She didn't say how many you getting.
I thought it was 3 from him.
No, she wants 3. She wants 3 rounds.
Wait, how confused he was for a second. I thought it was 3 from him.
This nigga did mad math.
What are you doing?
I'm just saying, it's 3 back-to-back orgasm for a female could be easy.
3 rounds. 3 rounds.
3 whole rounds. 3 whole.
What defines a round?
For her. Women take
After
time.
20 minutes, round 1, done.
Yeah. So, but basically, how do you feel about a woman who is a selfish lover?
Do I still get to bust a nut?
And there's your answer. And there's your answer.
Letting it be known. This nigga's just out here letting it be known.
Listen, if she
hypothetically, yes.
okay, if she hypothetically she's like, yo, I want 3 rounds a night every night. I'm with it. I'm gonna just need mad Gatorade and shit. So like, I'm gonna be dehydrated as a motherfucker. Just
The whole
I gotta,
fridge.
I gotta
stacked.
be a whole fucking athlete. I gotta be like a fucking Odell
You
sponsored by
gonna be nut
Gatorade.
blue
Just
flavor.
like,
What the hell?
You need
can't
your own
do
flavor.
that.
I need my own. Yeah.
No.
Crushing Kenneth.
The amount of sodium.
Crushing Kenneth kiwi strawberry.
What about you, bro? What you doing? What you doing, Ken? What you doing, King?
I'ma just say,
Selfish
hey, I'ma
lover.
roll with it.
A selfish. You think you just? What she want you doing mad wild shit too in those 3 rounds?
What is this? What is defined as wild shit?
Sucking toes, eating booty.
Whoa, no.
Oh,
I'm
so
just,
now you retract your
yeah.
nut.
I preface by saying I don't do that shit.
And
at all.
I am mine.
Exactly. I ain't eating no ass and I ain't sucking no toes. No, thank you.
Yeah,
But that's
not
what she
everybody
want.
watch they
No,
That's
she.
what I mean
No,
by
that's
selfish
no.
lover.
That's not what she said she wanted.
I know.
That's
I
foreplay.
know. I didn't want to go straight to her.
Yeah.
She said no foreplay either, but I'm talking about a woman being a selfish lover. Because what if
But
you're a
she's
man
all
that
about her,
likes,
yeah.
a man who likes foreplay, you
I ain't
know,
sucking no toes, bro.
That's facts.
it's just about a
Sucking no
selfish
toes.
lover. Any woman that's a selfish lover.
All
Like, no, I spoke enough. It's you.
all I'll say is this: if the person is down with whatever, I'm down with whatever. But
But what if they're down with some shit you're not comfortable with? And they make
but
it
if
so,
I'm
yo, you
down with
gotta
some
do it.
shit that I can't do, then no, boom.
No means no.
Exactly.
Facts.
No
Facts.
means no. Stand your ground. Base your boundaries.
Exactly.
Boom.
Silence is complacency.
Say less.
I like how you just quoted the TJ Square podcast, but shout out to
No,
you for
no,
that.
no. No beef. No,
sorry,
no.
who?
I'm gonna look directly in the camera. No, I'm gonna look directly in the camera. Yo, Julio,
And
other
Trinidad-
person.
Trinidad.
Sure, whatever.
Facts.
Wait,
So
are we really doing this? We calling
yeah.
them
Oh
out?
no. I ain't calling them out. I'm saying they ain't no beef.
Well, yeah, there ain't no
Yet.
beef. Yeah. Why you
Back
gotta
to what
say
you was
yet?
saying.
Why you gotta
Back
say
to what
yet
you was
like
saying.
We gotta drop
like
a
that.
mixtape after
I
this.
like
No,
that.
no.
We gotta go to the
We ain't got to
studio.
do nothing yet.
No, let him say it because they're afraid of Kenneth.
What?
They are. So I appreciate that. And like I said, and you listen, you like their line. So let me use it. I like that.
Facts.
I'm going to use it.
Hey.
But back to, selfish lovers. We have 3 minutes left. You have anything to say more about selfish
I
lovers?
don't think I could do that. 'cause-
You ever had a woman try to, corral you to do something you wasn't comfortable with?
No. Luckily, no. I haven't had nobody go with no wild shit like that. No toes, no crazy shit.
Not even a
So
married
none of y'all
woman?
been forced
Not,
to,
wait, not what?
Not even a married woman?
none of y'all felt forced to do something you weren't comfortable with in the bedroom with a woman?
Yes.
Oh, please. You do you want to speak on it?
Yes.
So speak on it.
Well,
You got 2 minutes.
an item was used.
Oh, what?
It was food. It was food.
It was food. Let the man
It was
speak.
ice cream, and it was not enjoyable. That's all I could say.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of wet.
Oh wait, I know the story
Yup.
you're talking about. Yeah.
That's still nuts.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't enough.
Cold.
I've trust me. I know your pain. I felt uncomfortable. Women that try to force me to do things that I was not comfortable with.
Like having
And
a
I did.
relationship.
Yup.
Like respecting them.
Yup. You nasty hoe. I'm not doing
Panda.
any of that.
No, I'm sorry.
But basically, like I'm saying, you should never feel forced to do anything you don't want to do, and that works on both sides of either gender. And
Either side of the spectrum.
either
No
side of the
means no.
spectrum in the bedroom. If you don't want to do something, you don't got to do it. So you hear that, bitch? I ain't nothing in you.
Facts.
With that being said, that's the end of the show.
But guys, if you have any topics or anything that you want us to talk about, hit up Evan in his personal DMs.
or hit up Akai and Kenneth on their respective.
yeah, no, they're not going to do that. They're going to hit you up.
Y'all niggas know what it is. So, always hit me up. Always make sure to shout out to Tone, shout out to Jay, shout out to Sky Crescent Radio. Can We Not Podcast, episode 9. We out this bitch. Let's go.
Hey, show guys, we gotta run. We gotta get to your spot.